Here, I don't know if I got my camera set right. Oh, that was weird. That was weird. That was weird. Ah, holy heck. For some reason, it did not want to stream right through my average channel setup, but it would stream through its own HTML setup, kind of a backup. It would stream through that just fine. Or I might have had two streams going again. I don't know why it wants to do that. It seems to want to delay, and yeah. Okay. So I will stare at the... Uh-oh, there it goes. Now it's having problems. Now it's back. Keep saying exit connection. It was showing a circle. All right. I don't think that'll make a difference on channel. No, it won't make a difference for you guys, because I got my headphones are over there. Jay Watterson, what is up? I'm not sure anybody else will show. I know that this is a big departure on this channel, and I'm not saying we won't talk urban exploring anymore. It's just due to health and time and, well, money and everything else going on, I can't drive all over the country anymore, and which is what I was doing. I mean, I've got explorers all over the place. Lordy, lordy, lordy. What the heck? Sorry, my chair is got a narrow fit through here, and I'm trying not to lean forward. That's how I use to damage my back doing these. Sog, what is up? Underground looking up. How's it going? Oh, okay, so it did try to do another stream. That's funny because it's strange as heck, because on the YouTube dashboard here, it was showing me not connecting at all. It wouldn't do it no matter what I did. As soon as I went through the HTML setup instead of the actual exploring a CF on the streaming software, poof, right on. So I guess if I want to live stream just through not use my streaming software, just through the YouTube dashboard, it looks like you don't get to set up a stream, you just hit go live. I think that's the way it works. Maybe J&E will come on here and tell me, because they use just the YouTube software. How does the sound feel? Camera angle okay for you guys? I mean, I can move everything. Holy heck. Yeah, that was different. Boy, I'm wearing my black top from walking the dogs. It's insulated, so I was walking the dogs, and it's 18 degrees without wind chill. With the wind chill, it's like 7. So I was walking the dogs just before this. Decided to try this. Messing with my political channel, trying to change the... I put a poll over there to whether I should change the name of the channel and the avatar. You know, for those of you who don't care about politics, feel free not to go check out PNN, Potato News Network, and leave an answer on the poll. If you do want to do anything with politics, feel free to stop over there and answer that. Oh, everything seems okay. All right, and now Jax is going to get in my face. You guys cannot see him. I kind of wish this camera has one fault. I wish you could zoom in and out with this camera, or maybe I have this camera too close. I mean, I always thought that this is... Well, there he is. This is a good distance, but, you know, I don't know. I mean, I don't think I want to be this close like that. But, you know, I am getting used to what looks to be a little different than I was used to. Used to be if I was watching on the YouTube dashboard, if I didn't have a stream delay set, I was pretty much dead on with this. Right now, if I am looking at this dashboard, it is a delay of like 5 to 8 seconds or so. So, woo. Hi, Jim, how's it going? I will say, I don't know if you read, I will say that I am listening to what everybody said. I am keeping politics and religion off of this channel. And yes, we can explore, talk about urban exploring at times. In fact, it was going to be one of my topics for the night. Since after 34, 38 years, something like that, started exploring when I was 15. Oh, God. Almost 39 years or so. Distance is about right. Okay. I mean, I know some have it closer, some have it farther. I mean, I don't have anything on the TV. Sorry. I know backgrounds are nice. My software will do backgrounds, and I'm sorry, I amped up my voice there a little, which I'm trying not to do because I used to tear my voice up doing this. And Jaxie is just going to sit right here off camera Hi. Yeah, you've been fed. No, 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 no. You've been fed and you don't need to sit on the keyboard or anything weird. Just before I came live, one of my dogs started howling at the window upstairs. I don't know why. He doesn't howl off unless he's lonely, even though he did a long walk and play. And the other one came down and put her head on me. I'm like, oh, come on, guys. Just did 40 plus minute walk, and then we did, I fed him. It's like, come on. Okay, sorry, but to get back to what I was saying is if I watch my streaming software, it is exactly what I'm saying, dead on. Problem is, I cannot get the chat viewer to work. So I am a little delayed with you guys, and I do not get why it will not connect. It will not connect no matter what I do. It's just being a turd. I authorized it to use YouTube, and I do. If this does anything, I'm going to apologize in advance because I'm about to try to reauthorize the chat. Oh, heck. Oh, heck. Oh, heck. I'm not going to do that. We are going to... I think I should do that before I run a stream because I think that's a bad idea. Oh. All right. If this goes wrong, guys, I'm going to apologize and I'll be right back, but I'm going to try this. Let's see what happens. Oh, lordy. Says I can use it. All right, let's pull it up. Hey, oh my gosh, but I can't see it. Whoa, that is tiny. Okay, so I got it to work. Let's see. Oh, text size. Hey, there we go. Ooh, look at that. So now I can actually see you guys when you are talking. So now it's not such a delay for me. Okay, look at that. Holy gosh, I almost have a slight idea of what I'm doing. I'm going to get that off of there because that is bright. Sorry, I run dark mode on most of my stuff. Hey, look at that. I can see all you guys as I'm doing it, not as in... Boy, that was stupid. I started expanding my window by pull and drag, and I did it right by the X. Dumb. Can we have a Family Guy funny moments in the corner? What is that? Epic Gamer Carablast. Wow, that's a name. With my bad lungs, that's a mouthful. What do you mean a Family Guy funny moments in the corner? Blue Man Ting. Subway Surfers is better. Can we have that instead? Okay. I don't know if I'm being trolled or if I am totally missing something. Wow, that light is washing my head out. Guess I set it too bright. One of my new down lights, which I have a crap load of in here, is right above me, and I may have set it too much. Hey, Jaxie. Oh, let's see here. Just trying to get this. Now that I got this working, yay! It's almost easier to see when dark mode is on. Yes, it is. And the white reflects back funny. I mean, I know my hat is giving me ooh, I wonder if this is still plugged in. Hang on, guys. My ring light is right there, but I don't even know if it's plugged in, and I lost the remote. Dope! Okay, I was going to turn it on, but the ring light's still right there, and I can't. All the hip streamers have it in the corner. Helps attention span. Really? Well, nobody's ever accused me of being hip. They've accused me of a lot of other things, but not hip. So I will have to look that up. I mean, holy heck. Let's see here. I can pull Jackson. Jax. Hey, Mariah, what's up? Okay, let's see. I am going to look that up because I am curious. Family Guy funny moments in the corner. So you might be pushing me past my technical abilities. So let's be careful with that because anybody been here knows my technical skills are meh. There's no TV in the frame. Oh wow, there isn't now. There was. What the hey? Oh wow, my camera got moved. Oops, that was dumb. Hope I didn't pause that for you guys. That was pretty stupid. God, careful when you put your pointer anymore. Yeah, it did move. What did I do? Is that because my cat was bouncing everything? Okay, so there it is. So I don't need it in there anyway. There we go. There. Good enough. I'll get Stormtrooper in there a little bit. Okay. John Isabella, are you on Twitch? I have a couple Twitch accounts, but I'm not streaming on Twitch. I will probably, as I get things caught up and going again, stream on YouTube and Rumble and maybe BitChute. And I don't know if I'll do it consecutively or at the same time because, oh, that's a pain for me. Like I said, I am not a tech whiz. Okay, he is knocking everything off of here with his tail. So let's see. So far, we've established I am not a hip streamer, and it's been some of the people who know me know it's been about 3 years since I've done this. So yeah, you can type with both hands. You're already ahead of me. Jim, I'm not gonna say type, and I'm not gonna say I'm a fast P word. But I can, if my eyes are on the keyboard, I can kind of type. I did take typing in high school, and I failed. For some reason, my hand-eye will not let me type without looking down. And man, my wife can fly. I wish my hands could learn that. So, yeah. So I was going to discuss one topic I was going to bring up tonight. And by the way, thank you all for stopping in. And I know this is a big change for some people. That's why I want to talk about it. Since I physically, time-wise, and monetary-wise just cannot urban explore anymore. And honestly, as I've discussed before, I lost a little bit of the love for it. 37 years or so was rough, and the big thing was losing a partner and some of the, we're not going to go back over that. But since I'm not urban exploring myself anymore, are you guys still wanting me to discuss urban exploring? Is that okay? I mean, some people would find that a little, hey, you're not doing that. I mean, I'm just curious. Wow, my glasses really reflect. I'm not used to having to wear reading glasses doing this. I can read it. It ain't pretty, but I can read it. But yeah, this whole reading glass thing has come on in the last couple of years. Well, thanks, Underground, looking up. It's good to be back. I've been needing something to focus on lately, and there's some other stuff in my life that is actually pretty stressful. I'll discuss it probably down the road because me and my wife are discussing some stuff in preliminary right now that I really hope happens. I think she does too, but it's a big deal, and we are not sure it will happen, but we are going to try to do something, a big change in our lives. So we'll see. I hope so. But I've needed more focus lately, and I miss this. Honestly, my social life, anybody, feel free to give me a laugh. My social life is not all that great. As some of you know, I had an urban exploring partner for a long time, Sean. Then near the end, we had some off and on problems. And God, I've known him since we were like 10 years old. But we had some off and on problems. Unfortunately, the friendship did finally end. We had a slight breakup for a while, and then we explored again for a while. And I actually have a lot of those in my hard drive. But then the friendship unfortunately ended, not by my side. And this is not wah wah me moment, but also I have had in the last 3 years a few of my childhood friends move away. Another few died. And that is unfortunate. One of them, I'm sorry, man, Taco. You knew what took out your dad, your brother, and other people in your family, and he just didn't do what he needed to do to keep himself healthy. And he passed a couple years ago, and he was a year about my age, 1 year younger than me, or dead on. And so then you had that, then losing Sean, a longtime childhood friend. And then another friend of mine, we had a falling out, for instance, childhood. He got a hold of me after years, saying, dude, we just can't do this, holding a grudge, we're too old for this, and we're going to regret it, and we should spend our years being friends, and no matter what. So I went, fine, even though he'd been a fair weather friend, guys. Okay. fair weather from a lot of people to around and say, that's being nice. And Jax is over here knocking pens off on purpose. Really? My gosh. Dude. Leave the pens alone. Now he's going to start knocking off my cell phone or something. Okay. And I know the chat. I'll catch up. You guys know me, and I'll get going, and then I'll come back check the chat. Well, me and him, I said, dude, he makes good sense. Let's go for it. My wife, to her credit, was always a little skeptical, but we did good for about 2-3 years there. Problem is, I don't know why you deleted John Isabella. He just said, just talk about what you want to talk about. So be careful, moderators. Unless John said something else I missed. Are you on Twitch? No, I'm not. I can see what John, he said, just talk about what you want to talk about. So watch. I appreciate you guys watching out for me, but yeah, no, he didn't. I don't think he said anything there that was too worrying. Okay, guys, I'm going to try to get through this quick. Okay, so couple years in, yeah, we'd had some problems off and on. Jeff was used to me. Yes, his name was Jeff. I'm not going to give a last name. He was used to me a little more passive in my day, where I would put up with some of his crap and let it steamroll me a little. This time, he was getting a little annoyed at me because I would push back. But God, I tried to help him and his wife and his family so much, and it was nice having him as a friend again. And here's what kind of ended it, and it was weird. I called and was talking to him. He was down at the dog park with his dog. I'm like, hey, cool, we finally introduced our dogs. Cool, okay. So, I go, okay, but he's like, why don't you come down? I'm like, okay, but by the time my wife just got home, we bundle the dogs up and head over there. You're still going to be there. You're not going to leave. No, we'll be there. We just got here. So I bundled, got the wife. As soon as she walked in the door, she was great enough to grab a granola bar and a protein shake and goes, fine. Got all 3 dogs in the truck. Got clear over there to Davenport, got to the dog park, and he was nowhere to be seen. Got in there and talked to some people. They go, oh, those people, they left a long time ago. I'm like, what? And it only took us 25 minutes or so to get there. To bundle up, get to everything. Yeah. So I was like, what? Then he calls out of the blue. Hey, man, we had to leave. The kids were hungry. And I'm like, I was mad. And I was like, you couldn't have told the kids to wait a second? I doubt they were going to die. When we got there, you could have made apologies and said, sorry, the kids are hungry, we're going to leave. Maybe we'll talk to you later. I would have got it. But to just drive off and get a hold of me after I'm already there, maybe you should have got a hold of me. I rushed my wife and everybody to get there. So, And, well, he got mad at that. And I did hang up on him, but he got mad. And I hung up on him. And then he started going around mouthing on Facebook, oh, no, that people change you. And other crap. And I told the story of exactly what happened. He did not like that. And I did not embellish for myself. Anybody on here known me? I'm honest to a fault. Gets me in trouble. I told exactly what happened. No embellishments. And he blocked me. Not only did he blocked me everywhere. And I can't call him or text him at all anymore. I can't see anything on Facebook. I have no way to contact him to even see if he wants to try to be friends again. Nothing. So that kind of ended it. So my social life, I don't have a lot. I honestly, it's if you have your childhood friends left, any of them, work hard to keep them. I thought I was, and honestly, because of that, my social life is very lacking. And you guys have always been there for me, and hopefully I've been there for you guys enough. Social is good. Sog, he said something else. Oh, okay. Thanks, man. Mine it just shows he said, just talk about what you want to talk about. That's what it shows me on the screen. Ray, I appreciate you looking out for me. John Isabella, if you didn't said something else besides what anybody else saw, unless it deleted it. I'm sorry if it got deleted, but and didn't need to be, but anybody that's I've given a wrench to was for a reason. And it's been a long time. A lot of them had it. Didn't have to use it for a long time either. Oh, thank you, Jim Patterson. Yeah, hit the like if you want. If you don't, hey, I get it because I'm new back and I'm not sure I'm doing enough to deserve that yet. But now I am going to go back and now I can see your chat while you're doing it. So that is kind of cool. Jim Patterson, does anyone have any knowledge of alternative energy? I'm trying to learn solar and wind. Boy, I do not, but I was hoping you could tell me about it because I've been curious. Underground Looking Up says, I'm here regardless. If you're exploring or not, you can still love and talk about all types of exploring. Well, I appreciate that. And I just don't know how much. I am just afraid if I talk about exploring too much, some people will be like, hey, you don't even go there anymore. Let's see some of your new stuff. You know, I don't want to step on toes. I don't want to annoy. I don't want to annoy the community that is still good and strong out there. So I'm trying to be. I'm not that type of person. I will poke when it comes to politics and other discussions, and if I'm doing, debates and stuff, but not in stuff like this. Problem with cell phone, you can't slam the receiver down, just click just ain't the same. No, dude, it is not. Because you slam these monkeys down and you done made a boo-boo. Ooh, you can see that on the screen better. But yeah, there are people now who will never know the great feeling of a conversation ended with a bing when you slam that phone. Oh. Then you hand some people now a rotary phone and watch them try to figure that out. Okay, but no, I'm glad to hear that. Okay. So then, due to your answers, you can feel free anytime to throw out urban exploring questions, stories, topics, and I will bring some up in the, also, but for tonight, I really wanted to keep getting used to getting my software back and running, which I know for some reason in my streaming software, I remember near the end of my streaming before, I was having a problem with the one setup that just said Exploring a CF. It wouldn't connect. Then I did through HTML and to paste everything in, it goes right away. And the other day, it started on HTML, but then also added the CF one afterwards, so you guys had two streams, which, as a couple people said in here, it tried to do that tonight. But it wasn't showing me the connection here except for one. Weird, Scooby. Oh, yes, I have some weird little words I use, especially when I'm trying not to cuss. I mean, I have this set not for kids, but I am trying to friendly it up a little. I really am. I'm trying to be. I don't know if anybody's ever seen this show, Timcast. Not you can't cuss. I'd prefer you didn't. I'm trying. Start out with a portable power station, solar panel. Now, okay, I'm gonna ask a question. Jim, are these like Harbor Freight ones? Because I've seen the panels and all the stuff at Harbor Freight. Is any of that stuff any good? I've seen some people online say it's okay to start. Unless you're talking some more power and those things run. Yeah, see, now GTR, same way. Cell phone, you can't slam those down as well. Well, you can, but yeah. Do it at your own risk. Did you ever see had anything strange that spooked you? Was exploring that couldn't be explained. See or hear anything that couldn't be explained? Well, okay. Sean and I were in, I think it was an abandoned school. And this puppy was, the only thing around it was abandoned factories. Even the house next to it was abandoned. So there was nothing around this. This is the school that was in Rockford, Illinois, and I can give it up now because that sucker is not there. It was in Rockford, Illinois, and that's the one we found the squatter apartments in with the fully charged cell phone Sean found. The poop rooms, not to be gross, I'm not going to say the S word, rooms where they were just pooping in the rooms. I mean, it was like all over. Oh, horrible. I got to stop talking about this now. I can smell it again. And we were always afraid to run into somebody, but we kept hearing like voices and then at first kind of a dog bark or something or a growl. But we never could find out where it was. We were all over this. It wasn't a big school. Unless somebody was really ninja and staying just away from us. Ooh, my hat's got a ding. But, we didn't find anything. And it was totally unexplained. There was another couple night explorers. Yes, we had noises. I could never find where it was from. I'm trying to think of the one. Oh, gosh, there was one. Oh, I think I was with. No, that one we did find out what it was. There was an abandoned church we were at, and it's on my channel. I think I have the part where we heard the people. We were inside, downstairs, walking over this gymnasium floor that was totally just gone, rippled up like waves. And we got into the kitchen downstairs, right by there, and we started hearing noises upstairs. Voices and noises and banging and something. And at first we were hiding as they came downstairs. You could see lights in the distance, and we were hiding in the kitchen area. And they seemed to be about 7 or 8 of them. So Sean suddenly just took a bunch of pans and stuff that was on the one of the counters, wiped them right off there. It made an insane noise, and you would not believe, because then pretty much Sean and I both yelled, "Hey, what the hell are you kids doing?" And we acted like we were heading towards them. And oh my God, I don't know if it was kids or not, but there was yelling, running into stuff. You should have heard them. They were like elephants getting out of there. But yeah, the poop room school in Rockford, Illinois was rough. We were trying to find out what the hey. I think there's even a part in the video where there's curtains blowing and we're inside and there's no broken windows, no nothing. We're trying to figure out, we're in a room with a door shut. We're like, why is that moving? And I think Sean and I commented in the video, hey, paranormalists would automatically say that is a ghost. But he's like, we aren't the biggest paranormal believers. I'm agnostic on a lot of stuff like that. I don't know, but I don't see proof really. But yeah, that's cool, man. We found 2 rooms of poop. Just whoever, and I don't know how they were doing it, because the one room somebody built like a 2x4 to sit on, and they were pooping in like a closet of a small office they were using as a house, and all you had between you was closing that door, and you know those old school doors, huge crack at the bottom. It stunk. The scariest thing is a lot of that poo was fresh. We never did find those people. Charged cell phone on the couch, under a sheet, food stuff everywhere, cook thing, some clothes, a bunch of poo, in a couple offices, and no person. Weird as heck. Oh, let's say you have a Blue Yeti, an Eco Pro power station, and I can't remember the panels. Brand, 450 watt, charges both, and then plug in almost anything in the house, just all at once. Oh, so this is not like those solar power generators, where it's like a big battery you charge up, or a big battery, and you can run part of your house, and you also charge them with solar. There's an actual solar system you're trying to build in. But yeah, I'd say those are the 2 times. One where we could not explain the noises, Sug, but the other time we could definitely explain it. And in a couple other dangerous places when I was exploring alone, I did run into some people where things got a little ugly, and I'm a little bit happy I had a freedom seed thrower with me at the time, even though you probably shouldn't do that, because if you get caught on any type of trespass with a freedom seed thrower, that can make it a felony. But I was alone in a horrible location, and I took a chance. It's like, puh. Jaxie disappeared on me. And my dogs aren't big fans when I'm talking and stuff like this. They don't even like me talking on the phone. They leave. It's weird as crap. Oh, Jax deserves a treat. Jax gets a lot of treats. In fact, Jaxie is fat. Jaxie's kind of on the diet, while our other cat she is trying to pick up weight because she had a digestive issue, and she got so skinny she almost couldn't walk, and they found out a vitamin B deficiency. We're trying to get her weight up, and then they want to do a scan. Oh boy. She's not even that old. Oh, see, I was going to ask, any of you guys know, because I haven't been on using this account as much, I don't know the ins and outs, and I don't try to stream over people I know. Is there anybody else that streams on Monday nights? Or what days and times do you guys know of other people that maybe I know or used to come to my streams? Do you know when they stream, if they stream? So, I'm just curious. Because, well, that was weird. Huh. So the chat on here is delayed. There it is. Okay, so the chat on my software has a little delay, but I'm on time, but it's not much of a delay. Okay, it's a little different. I saw the YouTube chat on the side pop a little first. Basically, get a generator that doesn't need fuel or make any noise. Exactly. So it's like the oh, come on. Everybody knows there's a popular brand name of these things, and they're pricey. But I think I need probably 2 to power. My house is not big. This is the biggest room in our house, and it goes another 5 or 6 feet this way. You can't see. It's like end to end in our basement almost. On one, this room is about 2/3 of our small house downstairs. And our house is not big, but we have the main floor and the downstairs. But, yeah. And in this door behind me in the Star Wars poster right here is what we call the dungeon. It's a 3-foot wide storage area. So yeah. I haven't really watched anybody else's streams lately. Oh, well, then I appreciate you stopping in. Underground, I still think I think I posted all the explorers you and I did together. Right? No, wait a second. Was that you or was that... Oh, sorry, I lose track. I explored with a lot of people for a long time there. Some big YouTubers, some small ones, some non-YouTubers, some that just posted stuff on Instagram, some that didn't post anything. And there's a lot of people I explored with you never saw on our explorers because they didn't want to be on camera. And I didn't want to be mentioned, so yeah. But Underground, yeah, you came down here and you and I did the abandoned scrapyard and stuff. And you wanted to go climbing into pipes. Funny thing is, I didn't used to be claustrophobic until I got stuck on my chest in water in a cave in Makokata Caves. And a guy was stuck behind me screaming, or a guy behind me was freaking out, was claustrophobic. So I really felt trapped. Holy crap. Ever since then, claustrophobic. Didn't used to be afraid of heights. Until suddenly, about 5-6 years ago, it's out of the blue. Afraid of heights. Salty Cracker. Oh, yeah. Jim Patterson. Yes. Doesn't he do Monday, Wednesday? Doesn't he do like a Sunday stream? Jim? Sorry, guys. I'm not doing politics. This is just a guy. Me and Jim. I know Jim and I both follow Salty Cracker. I was just asking times. You're thinking of Generac. No, not Generac. No. There's a type of... Hang on. Yes, we only had the one day. Yes. No, dude, you travel a lot. I am impressed. That is great. Some people can just travel. That is. I don't know if you finally settled down or not. You seem to be kind of in a hurry at the time, but also kind of digging the travel time. And dude, it was a good day. And it was a fun explore, honestly. The boat we found and everything else, and that was such a good day. All right, let me look here. I want to look. Let's see. There we go. See if that comes up. EcoFlow. There they go. EcoFlow. Jackery. EcoFlow and Jackery are the 2 biggest ones. Oh, I see your Blue Eddy. There's a brand. Yeah, Blue Eddy. It's like a Jackery and an EcoFlow. Okay. There we go. Thank you. See? Learning. And try to set my screens back where I like them. There we go. Jackery and EcoFlow. Sunday, not Monday. Okay, so yeah, Salty was yesterday. But yeah, I still watch Salty. I usually watch him on Rumble. Hey, here's something I can ask you guys. Okay. What do you think of Rumble? And I'm not saying because of political stuff. I don't know if anybody here has used Rumble. But what do you guys think of Rumble? Rumble has grown exponentially. And I will admit, it seems like a lot of their stuff is geared to the politics. But there is a couple of really good channels of music, and I like Club and Dance, where DJs just sit there on camera and just doing music. And it's really kind of cool to me. So what do you guys think of Rumble? Do you think YouTube has felt a little heat? I mean, YouTube is still by far the monster. But I'll tell you what, Rumble's come way up. And while I can say YouTube is such an amazing place, they've made some missteps in certain areas. I mean, there's a lot of my channel, Exploring SCF, and that's kind of wasn't also a thing that kind of, besides me getting ill and other stuff, backed me off being on here. They started taking down a bunch of my videos. And I don't know what type of rule. They wouldn't tell me what I violated or nothing, but it'd been up for years and suddenly, nope. They were going after my live streams where we did reviews. And I'm like, I sent proof to them. Here's the person saying I could use it. There's the person on here discussing their video in the chat or on live. They're talking to me. They gave me permission. And they didn't care. I mean, there's even one of my channel trailers they hit me for. So I got it on unlisted right now. It's like, whoa. I mean, I don't understand it. They took down a Hotel Explorer that I had no idea what's going on up there. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but my dogs flipped out, went running to the kitchen and this patio window. You don't use Rumble? Okay. I mean, I'm just curious because it seems to me Rumble has geared itself mostly. I know Geeks and Gamers are on there. Tim Cat, he's politics. There's a lot of politics. And I don't know. I'm thinking they may have pigeonholed themselves too much there. I mean, Jim Patterson knows I can do me some politics. And I am going to bring up again, not talking politics, but my other channel, PNN, the Potato News Network. I put a poll up there. Please stop by if you care about politics. If you don't, that's fine. That is totally fine. It's not for everybody. I mean, I don't talk a lot of sports either. So, I did find out something cool. Okay. But stop over there. If you care about politics at all, answer a little poll I left. See what you think. Because I know Jim is almost salivating. I mean, boy, that channel, I didn't even get going very much, but I was growing a little. And then YouTube, during the whole unspecified right-leaning problem in Washington, D.C., decimated my channel. I mean, God, they took down, I think, 3/4 of what, or 90% of what I did is gone. They took it down, and I just, wow. And they threatened to take my channel down, and I was like, I'm done for now. So, yeah. Too many social, oh, gosh, that is no kidding. SOG, man. Too many social media sites. I can't keep up with them all. Instagram and YouTube. Yeah, I use Instagram off and on, but I find it cumbersome. I use YouTube. I use Rumble at times for certain things. Like a show I watch called Friday Night Tights is longer on Rumble. Yeah. So I can watch the extra hour over there. Friday Night Tights is shorter, and I love Friday Night Tights. It's pop culture. It's fun. And they did delve into a little politics lately just because it was big and they couldn't avoid it. But they try not to. Yeah, you and I are on Facebook, even though you're in trouble lately, which I'm proud of you. He got a little bit of a boot from Facebook. I don't really care about that app, and I don't do TikTok either. Once again, please tell me if this is not, I don't think this is political. This is more tech, but the fact that the Chinese government is in control of it and uses it to get all your info, I don't know. I'd have to use, if I was going to use TikTok, I would use it on another cell phone I have around here, an old phone, and I only have Wi-Fi, as I got my VPN, and I would have nothing on that phone except TikTok. Nothing. That's what I would do. So, yeah. And I have YouTube, and even at this point, I'm trying to push it into being, oh, wow, you are? Okay. That was another problem when YouTube, okay, hey, dude, see, you guys are giving me some, you're helping the chat go along. I love that. When YouTube did that thing I was saying where they took down a bunch of my channels on Exploring the CF, the review streams, a lot of them disappeared. Some of my channel trailers, I don't know why they had a problem. A couple of Urban Explorers that I had owner permission in these places. In fact, I had owners unlock things, and they didn't understand why I was doing it, but as long as I gave them copies of everything, they didn't care. They took down those videos. One of my favorite Hotel Explorers is gone. And it's like, what the hell? But they took down enough of my videos that suddenly my monetization went away. Poof. They booted me off the YouTube Partner Program. I mean, Google, they sent me a check. I never made much, guys. Trust me. I would have really fought harder. But it was pennies. Joker's Nation knows that. Him and I used to discuss all the time. And but they said, here's your we're gonna send you a partial check for this, and you are removed from partner program. I'm like, what? And I tried again, and they never got back to me. Never gave me a reason. And then I think a year or so ago, they actually said, maybe 6 months, a year ago, not a year ago. So they suddenly asked, hey, would you like to sign up for the partner program? I'm going, the hell? Oh, okay. I was literally like, the hell? Do you not remember you pulled my videos down for no reason? Took me off the partner program, never gave me a reason? And why am I getting dingered? Yeah, honestly, I will say that there's a lot of people on YouTube that are double streaming to Rumble and or Kick, which everybody tells me Kick is kind of a nightmare, and I've never gone near it because they say it's a joke. But there's Kick. I did do some on BitChute. I think you can find some exploring the stuff on BitChute. And there was one other, I've got to have to ask Urbexy. He helped me on it, and I forgot it now. Whoops. There is a lot. There is a lot of them. There is too many. And I'm going to blame YouTube for that, for doing stupid crap like they did to my channel. And I'm not even talking a political channel, just an urban exploring channel with live streams and reviews. I mean, it makes it hard. And is that a cat? It is. Oh, wow. Jax is laying back there by that hamper on the ground. I am going to get a stand-up desk or put this on top of boxes or something. Because the way I sit in my chair, no matter how I sit, was causing my back problems when I did all the live streams, and it would kink up my diaphragm, which made it even harder to breathe and then it's hard to work out without coughing up blood. So I got to be careful. I'm trying to sit back. Well, what would happen if you loaded them again? I don't know, Jim. I've talked to some people, and even some of the people who know more on it than I do, like Joker's Nation and a few other people streaming and doing other stuff still on other areas of YouTube, say it's hit and miss. And they say sometimes you re-upload it and they will get angry at you pretty badly. So best sometimes just to leave it down. If you're a big YouTuber and you have like a YouTube representative in the company who gets a hold of you, helps moderate your channel and stuff, you can argue with them and get things fixed. Or if you have staff, no, not me. Do I still have copies? Yes. I have every Explorer on these. Every Explorer. Every single one. And there's a lot in my computer that I never edited. See? Drive 2. Yep. And I got 2 terabyte, 3 terabyte, and 4 terabyte. I got 5 or 6 of them. And I got 30 places on my computer or so that I never edited. Urbexy has offered his services to edit if I needed. I may take him up on that, because, man, editing for me was a nightmare at times. I'm too picky, too slow. But yes, I have copies of all of them. I have every video. I have the edited versions, the raw footage, all of it. I have everything. I mean, it's all on there. You used to be a monetized channel about 8 years ago. They owe me money. I can't stand ads on my videos without getting a portion from. That is a crap thing. They can now run okay, I can kind of whine about this. Some people, and even me, kind of whined a little when they start putting ads on some people's channels who aren't monetized. So you get nothing. But then I have to think about it. The platform they give you, the power, the help, the tutorials, the studio, all the ways to thumbnails and titles and do all the stuff and stream and partridge in a pear tree, they give you a lot. I cannot begrudge them as much as I'd like to. I can't begrudge them that. I can't begrudge them trying to make something back on it. It is, I mean, God, can you imagine the servers they have and the bandwidth they have to run? I mean, not just in America, worldwide. So, Underground, I totally get it, and I think I whined about it too. But I'm going to have to say I'm going to be a milquetoast fence sitter here and say that it does suck, and it does feel kind of icky But then you look at everything they supply you and give you. For us to do all this and connect with this many people, you're just not going to do it. Oh, Eva, what is up, hon? How are you doing? How are you doing? And the other half of Eva, J&E, how you doing, Jim Man? Yeah, I tried to have it say send out a notification in advance. I don't know if it did. Did it? Because I had it send a notification out about 12 minutes before I was going to go live. I didn't want to wait any longer. So yeah, Arbuxy has been uploading. Yeah, he uploaded a video on Rumble a while back, or was it BitChute? But him and I still talk off and on. Not as much as I probably talked to J&E and Sog and some of the other guys. I talked to Joker. Yeah, I talked to J&E, Joker, Sog. Oh gosh, I'm gonna forget somebody. I talked to the guys in New Zealand. I still talk to, oh gosh, Paul. I talked to Isaac. I talked to, there's another couple people in the UK I talked to. I talked to Scott. He's from Canada, but since he changed his channel totally. He does a lot of retirement stuff, and he's doing really good with it. You know, that's good. But no, I do. It's nice to run into that I've kept in touch, and a lot of you people have talked to me and asked me if I was going to come back on and stream. And even over the years when I wasn't on and sick and my mom dying and everything, guys even told me that's one of the reasons I came back. Because you guys told me a lot of you knew I couldn't urban explore anymore. And a lot of you saying, I don't care. Come back and talk. We miss that. That is an amazing feeling. Are you guarding? Oh God, I talked to him. That was a big mistake. That's why you want to run my coffee up, warm it up, do you? No? Oh, okay. He's not going to do that. He's just going to stick a claw in my arm for no reason. Oh, let's see. Sorry. Keep up. Eva, were you not feeling good, hon? Whoa, whoa. I see Eva saying she's feeling a lot better. Whoa, whoa. What happened? Did I miss something? Were you not feeling good? I mean, you and we converse. Well, not converse, a little bit. We do converse a little on Facebook stuff and posts and everything, just like Sog and everything. Oh, Matt, what's up? Okay. I saw, though, Eva said, feeling a lot better. Did you get Panda Flu 10.0 or just get poked in the little psst and then go, ugh? Or did you catch the latest thing? I got to get the RSV vaccine here soon. Hey, I'm not against vaccines. We're not going to dig into it, but I'm just going to say I'm not against vaccines normally. Panda one I won't do anymore. My doctors don't push. We can go and talk about that another day. But I got to get the RSV one because RSV is going around heavily in my area. And thankfully I have a vaccine now because RSV is what put me on disability. RSV is what almost killed me. I was in University of Iowa hospitals and clinics for 32 days. And for a while they were asking me what I preferred for last rites and stuff. And like, But thank you very much to the staff there who tried a couple experimental meds and pulled me out of it. Ooh, you had the flu. I get the flu shot every year. A nice, long-term, proven vaccine. And the only time I ever got the flu is when I missed getting my flu vaccine. And with my lungs, that is not fun. So I get that sucker. That is one of those pokey pokes I get. I gets it. But yeah, oh man, flu. I hear there's some rough flus going around this year, Eva. I mean, in my area, the Illinois, for those of you who don't know, I'm in an area called the Quad Cities. It straddles the Mississippi River. You get half of it's like in Iowa, the half's in Illinois. I am stuck in the Illinois side. And we are hoping maybe to change that, but we'll see. Honestly, it's going to make a difference whether or not this other life decision me and Karen are trying to go through. And I don't want to say much more. I know it's stupid to keep poking and teasing. But it depends which way we go with our lives on something. But yeah, some of the flus are rough. One of Jim's co-workers got him sick and then he shared. Oh, that's just rude. You gotta watch that. I've seen some sick people. Sick people at the gym. Guys. Sick people at the gym. There was a excuse my language, I talk like a 60s hippie or something, and I say the word chicks. I'm not trying to annoy anybody. But I'm very sorry because you will hear it, and my wife still laughs at me. But there was this young lady at the gym. And I'm working out, and she comes over and gets on a machine near me, and another leg machine, and she's hacking like crazy. I'm like, I'm trying to lean away because it was a crunchy, chesty cough. And it's like, ugh. And when you got lungs like mine, you're like, ha, ha. You almost feel like taking a flamethrower to them. So I was trying to lean way away from her, even though we're 3.5 feet away, or almost 4. And I was trying to get one last set in, so I cut my sets back. And it's like, and I'm just going, why are you coming to the gym? Why are you coming to the gym sick? People go to the gym to be healthy and health conscious, not share scurvy. Ugh. Ugh. Wow, flu shot. You got something that went through the flu shot. That is actually pretty rare. That is actually pretty rare. Pneumonia shot, yeah, I got that a while back, yes. And yep, and then they gave me a newer one this last year, kind of amplified. Yep. Oh, pneumonia is a nasty critter, man. Oh, pneumonia is a lot of people with my lung problem don't like you even saying that word around them. That'll give them the whole vampire, you know. Let's see here. Just catching it. You're going to sell up and live on a narrow boat? No, and it's nothing I can go into any more than what I've already said, honestly. Let's just say it's a big life decision. And it's, yeah. Oh, I know why the TV isn't on this anymore, because I got the chat viewer in the way. And you guys can probably see the chat viewer too, and that just blocked the TV off. See, I ain't done this a while. Let's see. But no, narrow boat, man. We don't have those here. I live right by the Mississippi. They just live on big old boats. We had a Secret Santa at dinner, gifted upper respiratory illness with all the good boys and girls. Still got a cough. You see, that's one other reason they put me on disability, because I just can't be around all the illness anymore. I'm not supposed to go to huge group events. I don't go to bars and clubs very much, even though I love Analog Arcade. You know, they're having some problems keeping their machines working lately. But I love Analog Arcade and play some good old classic games. But yeah, oh man, I'm sorry guys. That is sure. It may not have been the flu. There's so much crap going around this year, which is why I'm careful. I go to the gym at a certain time and it starts getting busy later. I'm like, I don't go to a lot of big events. We ask family when we go to events, is anybody coming sick? It's nice somebody will lie to us. We had to leave Christmas, and this is not their fault. Children get sick, it happens. We had no ill will, but I think we annoyed the host because it was Karen's aunt, one of her grandchildren that came, and we noticed it was a while in, and my Karen's already noticed, and she's pointing to me because I'm like, yeah, we hear the kid coughing and sniffing. But she was staying way away from me, so I wasn't too worried. Then she started playing right in the same room, right within about 4 or 5 feet of me. And my wife kept looking at me. You want to go? You want to go? You want to go? And I finally, there was one nasty when I saw myself spraying. I'm like, okay, yep, okay. So we had to kind of make a quick exit, and I felt bad. But yeah, Karen got a hold of her and apologized later on. But yeah, but you can't do anything about that. And like, you're going to tell her that her grandkids can be there. I mean, whatever. It's just one of those things I have to live with. You're having a sex change? No. Wow. No. Not for me. Hey, I'm not going to tell everybody how to live. You know what? Please tell me if this is just a quick thing. I'm not going to be political. I'm just going to say, if you are over the legal age of adulthood and wherever you live, then you can live your life the way you want. I may not agree with it or use every verbiage or wordage you like, but it's your life and you can do it. Below that age, we have issues. So yeah. No, that is not what I'm doing. Oh, Jim had it for a day and a half. Or sorry, J&E. Sorry, I gotta stop saying Jim. Jim Patterson had the Secret Santa that gifted them, but J and E, he was only sick for a day and a half, so then he tried to take out his wife with it. Oh, you have pneumonia shot every 3 years. Well, they gave me an updated one, Prevnar, whatever the new Prevnar is, which sounds like aliens. Watch out for the Prevnar Empire. They will take you over. But yeah. Ugh. You only had it for a day and a half. How long did Eva have it? How long did Eva have it? Let's ask. Because Jim probably just, day and a half. Oh, crap, sucks. Okay, I'm better. And I'm wondering if she's like, I love you slightly less, dear. Oh, thank you, Eva. Yeah, exactly, guys. Leave the youngers out of it, shall we? I don't understand that. Oh, he has a better immune system. Yeah, my wife has a better immune system than me. Karen has had, I crap you not, maybe 1 or 2 colds in her life. Growing up, she's had her whole family be sick and she never got it. And we're not even sure she had a cold since I've known her. But she does have a thing. Here's her weakness. Stomach viruses. What people will call, I had stomach flu. Nope, no such thing. She does get stomach viruses easy. Those she'll get. But colds, flus, she only gets the flu shot for me. But colds, flus, nope. I think she said she's had the flu 1 time in her life. Colds, once, maybe. She's not even sure that was a cold. I think she's had 1 or 2. Because she doesn't consider some of the sinusy things. But she doesn't get too many. So yeah, in our house, Karen has the better immune system for most things except for stomach. Is that the one with tons of... What? What did I miss? Is that the one with tons of bat sheet in it in the underground? In the underground? What did I miss? How do I miss cool stuff? What did Underground say? I'm not even seeing he said anything. Well, I'm scanned way up. Well, okay, what did I miss? It's the one the Aztecs used for sacrifices. There are artifacts and pottery and human bones everywhere. It's worth a Google image search. Dude, those guys were crazy. Really struggling. Wow. We won't talk about Eva having it. Oh, boy. So, yeah. There was a little bit of love in the marriage. Little damage to that love in the marriage after a little bit. Oh, that's a good cup. Keeps it still slightly warm. Wow. I work for myself and I still called off for 2 days. Jeez, Jim. Oof. That's, wow. When you're even there doing your own thing, you're like, nope. That's rough. Oh, God. Oh, man. Dude, the Aztecs and Incas were really cool, but also kind of scary. Eesh. You can see why they clashed with the conquistadors. Even though I'm not saying they were great guys themselves. But, I don't know. I would have been a little worried about hanging around with those dudes, the stuff they would do. How much snow have we got? We don't have jack crap. Well, we have some. We keep getting these little bitty snows. Like, I think our biggest snowfall this year has been 1.25 inches, 1.5 inches. This is our year, man. We've had cold. They're trying to say, the warmest winter on record in 7 years. No, it is not. Not even close. It's been pretty, like right now, I think let's see, what is my temperature here? It is, it's saying darn chilly. It is saying 15 degrees without the wind chill. With wind chill, it feels like 6. So we are cold. Like, we got a little bit of snow outside right now, but we are not getting much this year. And our forecast doesn't show anything coming. And even though on YouTube, Ryan Hall, y'all, says there's a chance of a big storm popping up. So we'll see. I don't know. I think you guys out east, aren't you guys getting all the snow this year? Like that big snowstorm that happened? Dude, if you could go back and replay the radar of the last monster snowstorm came by, there's a bubble around the Quad Cities. This storm came and parted around us, and it was on all sides of us at one time with us clear, and then as it went away, then it formed back. Then it went and screwed all the rest of you up. And we didn't get nothing, and we were angry. Karen wanted it. I wanted a big snowstorm. We haven't even been sledding this year with the dogs. This is stupid. ATC cave in Belize. Oh, wow. You did that? See, I'm not even allowed to travel to a lot of countries because if they can't care for my lung problem, something happens, I ain't supposed to go there. So, yeah, you Americans need to put get some Yorkshire tea. I have some tea upstairs. I have multiple varieties. I do like Earl Grey. Karen has a lot of frou-frou teas. But I do like my coffee. I do. Yeah, our coffee, I will say, I got a bag of whole bean coffee, and I had a little grinder I got. I can't remember where I even got it. I started, let's see how this works. That is pretty good, grinding your own stuff. Pain in the ass, and you're trying to do your coffee. I call it exercise, but I was like, come on, you crazy thing. But it works good and tastes really good. One coffee in the morning. Wow, I think I have 1 to 2 a day. 1 to 2 a day. On a bad day, I'll have 3. But yeah, I also have some problem with some Bang energy drinks. And I'm trying to cut my caffeine back. I'm trying to have a little more decaf here or more plain water. I'm trying to back my caffeine level down, save it for my pre-workout for the gym. All right, J&E, it's been cold, not much snow. So you guys didn't get the big snowfall? So you were, what, are you too far north? So didn't that come across, kind of head south a little bit? Because it looked like it might have hit you guys. I was wondering. Of course, I didn't see Rich Discoveries posting all of his snowplow pics, so maybe you guys. So apparently the South got a ton. Okay, so you guys didn't get much either. Underground, where are you at right now? Because I know where J&E is. J&E/Eva. I know where Sog is. We're not going to talk about his winners. His winners are pretty fuzzy compared to ours. And if anybody from New Zealand comes on here and starts talking about winter, you just... But where are you at, Underground, where you talk about snow? Bang energy drinks, 300 milligrams. Yes, it is. Now, if you want to look up C-Force pre-workout, and I double that. I have a high tolerance to caffeine. That's why I've just been trying to back it down a little. I love Bang, though. I like the flavors. I don't drink it just because of caffeine. I could sit down and drink it. And, trying to watch blood sugar issues and carbs. And there's no carbs and no sugar in it. So, and I don't slam it. I'll just sit and drink it. And I do like the taste. You're in Rhode Island. You're Rhode Island Red. Isn't that what the chickens are there? Rhode Island Red. So you didn't get... Oh, you're 11, Jim. Jeez, you guys are colder. What the hell? Yorkshire Terrier liking your Americans, love your coffee. Yeah, well, Englishmen always kind of drink more tea. It's like... I am so going to get somebody yelling at me for this. Okay. Get your fingers ready to type and give me crap for this. It's just like you guys in England have the real football. I'm waiting. We have spandex grab-ass tackle ball. Because your feet rarely ever come into play there. Your game, you use your feet all the time. I get football. We call it soccer. Okay. Our game, your feet rarely do anything with that ball, but ours is football. I am confused. I am confused as hell. Right at the south tip of Lake Michigan, and we got about 2 inches. Wow, you guys are north end of it, though. You didn't get as much. You didn't get as much as the people south of you. Whoa. But yeah, boy, it sounds like a lot of you guys really got out of it. Huh. Wow, 2 or 3 also gallons. Oh, there was a time not too long ago where I was having two or 3 cups of coffee a day, do my pre-workout for the gym, and I'd still have 1 or 2 Bang. It's like, But I will not listen to my doctor lecture me on caffeine until the 8 coffee shops in University of Iowa hospitals and clinics closes, and or all the coffee makers are gone from all the doctor's offices, break rooms, and everything else in that place. Then you can lecture me on caffeine when them guys are downing more caffeine than Juan Valdez can put out. So yeah. State Bird is Rhode Island Red. Yay, me! Public school did me some good. Sorry. Yep. Maybe it's better if I don't get back in the swing of this stuff. Get all weird on you. Boy, I almost liked my old ring lighting better. I looked so much better. Ooh, didn't hit that either. I was going to ask, is this lighting too bright? You think I should use my ring light again, and turn this down a little? Or is that, well, that's a little washy, isn't it? Whoa. Definitely called football, not soccer. Yeah, I don't. We are the center of western New York, Wyoming County. Well, I am in Rock Island County in Rock Island. Known as probably one of the top 2 or 3 corrupt counties in this darn area, and I'm stuck here for now. But we actually live in a decent part of town and close to Karen's job, and there's a lot around here. Bunch of auto parts stores, grocery stores close to us. The gym is close, you name it. It's kind of not bad. I like a dirty chai, mixed coffee and tea. Really? You can do that? I am unsure how that would taste. You mix coffee and chai. Whoa. For some reason, that is scaring me a little. Zog, I make tea with my coffee maker. Yes, my Keurig will do that. I have K-cups for tea. Or I'll just use the hot water out of it, which my wife won't use because she swears she can taste the coffee. And I have taken clean glasses, put under that thing, and if I don't have anything in there, the water just goes right out of the spit thing and doesn't even hit the sides in there. Goes right down, and I don't taste any coffee. She hates coffee. But she loves pineapple, so ew. Yeah, I made tea with my coffee maker. Is that legal where you are? Oh, God. Oh, my God. I ask for it and I get a weird looks. Okay, so you are doing a dirty chai gives you looks. That's good, because I've never even heard of that. Jimmy, you go to the bottom of the garden and think about your actions, sir. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's too bad that I shouldn't have answered that I've used my Keurig to do tea also. We bought some really cool teas, homemade teas at a couple of craft shows. And a couple of those are really good I got. More cows than people. Well, that's where I grew up. If anybody feels like looking it up, go look up Andalusia, Illinois, and then look up Edgington, Illinois. I went to high school in Edgington, Rock Ridge High School. But if you take Andalusia, Edgington, and then look up Loud Thunder Forest Preserve, kind of triangulate right to the middle of that triangle, and that's where I grew up on the hill. I grew up on a hill overlooking the Mississippi River. My parents still owned about 8+ acres of woodland out there. I used to be playing in the creek. I used to take canoe out and disappear in the islands by myself with a battery radio with extra batteries and fishing stuff and some little Kansas SpaghettiOs and stuff. So yeah, I was Illinois Dundee. So I worked on farms growing up, had cows. Directions to my house included turn off of the paved road. It's crazy. Used to get off school bus after school and run all the way down the road, up the hill, the rest of the road to get home in time for He-Man Masters of the Universe. You throw a tea bag in your coffee maker. Is it just a plain coffee maker, not a Keurig then, I'm guessing, because that would not work. I don't think sticking a tea bag in a Keurig would be a good plan. Okay, Eva, black tea, shot of espresso, and dark chocolate. What? You can do, wow, that sounds scary. Okay, so Eva and Underground, you guys are frightening me. Well, that sounds like a chemistry experiment for your gut. Well, Jim Patterson just made Sog cry a little bit. Messed with his country's national beverage. What are you thinking? Nice. Try it. It's amazing. I don't know. That sounds... My stomach's going, I'm not sure about that. Oh, man. Oh. So what do you guys think, my lighting? Think I should turn it down, keep it this bright? I goes brighter. Whoa. These lights, now that I have, instead of 3 little lights down here in little weird areas, and then my little lamp here, and then the ring light, now I've got, was it 12 down of LED lights on 2 different circuits I built, and you can crank these things bright. I think they're like half or 3/4 right now. It's like, yeah. It's called the Godfather. There's a name for it. There's a name for a hybrid beverage like that. Okay. Wow. It's a crime against humanity. Lights are good. Okay, because I don't know, because I like to wear hats. Not just because I have thinning hair, but I grew up in the country on hats. I walk around wearing hats. Sometimes I'll forget they're on and almost walk to bed with a hat on. It's like, nope, I think I have like 50 of the damn things. This is my Springfield Armory hat. Your lighting is spot on. Well, that's nice. So if I look up, you get more of the lighting effect. Well, this LED lighting does add to the age, though. My wife, I did that one time. I said, oh, maybe I should color my goatee a little. And she's like, I don't know. I don't think she wants me looking younger than her. Just a regular coffee maker. Okay, dude, I haven't had a coffee maker, a regular one, in a long time. I think, dude, I am using the Keurig we got from our wedding as a wedding gift. And that was almost 13 years ago. That Keurig is putting some work in. Hey, Jim Patterson, look up Timcast Coffee. I think it's called, I don't know what it's called. But Timcast. Tim Pool's people have their own coffee company. And his one guy, one of their mixes called Ian's Graphene Dream. It's low acidity. Try that. Try a low acidity coffee if you really care to still have coffee. I had to switch to swamp water. Yeah, try a low acid coffee like Ian's Graphene Dream from Cast Brew Coffee. That's it. Cast Brew Coffee. Yeah. Don't do it, CF. I dyed mine once. It looked like a right one. Well, I don't mean dye. And there's some new ones that I've seen. It kind of goes in and doesn't cover all this, but it kind of brings back a little of the darker, kind of blends it a little bit. I've got a friend who used it, and he actually, God, I didn't even know he was doing it until he told me. Because then one day he just suddenly stopped doing it. It was like, what the? He went from not just the gray end like I had, his suddenly went from brown to all gray. I'm like, dude, 3 days ago, what happened? He's like, I decided to just stop doing it. I'm like, what? It's crazy. Oh, let's see. J&E, I decided to get some brighter. I got to get some brighter lights when we stream. It looks like we're in a dungeon. But you guys, like I said, this room is pretty good sized. And before I had one light here, but I had something over it because the way it shined on me. And then we had two lights up there. I think I had maybe a fourth one over. Yeah, one over there. So there were 4 lights in this whole basement on one circuit. And I could dim them. But it was weird lighting, and this room is way too big. So I built 2 separate circuits, and now there's 6 lights on each circuit. And it does light this room much more evenly. And God, you can see all my posters now. And you can see the little reflections of the lights. But you can see my posters and toys and stuff now. My meds, right behind me, meds. Ooh, and a Freedom Seed thrower if you look in the right spot. Thankfully, they probably won't see that. Live in a good area, but just in case I'm up at night and something happens, I want one down here also. I actually but yeah, lighting is a big deal. I got this ring light right here that Karen got me. It worked great near, the last year and a half I was streaming. It works great. Change all the lighting, and in fact, I don't know where the remote is. It went somewhere. Oh gosh, it must have fell behind. I'll have to dig it out. Duh. But yeah, lighting does help. It really does. And don't let anybody tell you have to have super expensive equipment. I'm still using the same Logitech 1080p webcam I got years ago. I got this microphone it's an off-brand. I got it on Amazon Prime Day. I got the microphone arm on Prime Day. It's an off-brand. You don't have to do tons of expensive stuff. And I got my speakers off. I can actually hear you if I put my wireless headphones on, my old ones I used to use in the hospital. So I could turn the TV up loud enough to hear it. Or I get the earbuds in, but yeah. But no, lighting does help. It really does. It doesn't have to be expensive, just something cheap. We go through a Keurig once a year. Wow. Dude, how many times are you using it a day? Karen does not use ours at all. She makes tea, she makes it the old-fashioned way only, and she does not like coffee. I'm the only one who uses coffee in the house. But I make 1 to 2 a day. But I've had days where I had 4, but we've had it 13 years. Got a few scars, but 13 years. Let's see. I don't know. I just thought about it, you know. I don't know. You get a certain age and you start going, crap. Starting to see people, you know, hey, I look at that old man over there and you realize it's somebody you went to school with. It's like, oh, man. I don't mind sweet tea, but I don't use sugar anymore. I use stevia. I don't mind a sweet tea here and there. But usually, I tell you what, my tea is, on a really hot day, a good black iced tea with no sugar. Oh, it's so good. And hot tea, I do not like sweet. But sometimes I can have a cool, sweeter tea, but I do like my tea not sweetened most of the time. 1/8 inch of sugar at the bottom? Whoa! Holy mother of monkeys. Yeah, I think I did that when I was a kid. When you're a kid, then you're down in sugar, which is not probably good in this country because that's why we have problems. No. See, GTR, you guys, you want to be so picky about your tea, but then you dump sugar in it. Man, maybe our tea is better than yours. Maybe we don't need the sugar. That one's ring nice, need a little more. Still figuring out the mic. Is it a mic, something like a separate mic like this? Or I know some people use those DJI wireless mics they just put on their clips of their shirt now. I've seen people do that. But everybody's told me this mic sounds pretty good. And I tell you what, I think I paid $20 for it, $25 on Prime Day. And it's Bob's brand microphone. It really works pretty good. So yeah, I remember it had the little blocker that came with it too, but that was making it too much of a popping. So I put this back on and it seemed to help. Spoon of my honey. Okay, Karen will use honey, yes. She has some type of special honey too that she likes. 800 milligrams of caffeine a day, and I've recently switched to decaf. Like I said, I don't know, wow. I'm not switched to decaf, but I'm drinking more decaf than I ever did in my life. Yeah, I try to, and I've backed off of my Bang. I try not to have it all the time. I was having 1 or 2 cans a day for a long time, along with some coffee, and some workout days at the gym. I was having 2 scoops of my C4 pre-workout. It's like, eek. I still have the 2 scoops of that, but I'm not downing crap loads of high caffeine around before and after a lot, so yeah. I mean, I burn it off a lot, but yeah. Stevia, chemicals versus natural sugar. Problem is, you can't do that if you have... I am not diabetic, but I was heading that way. And for some of my lung problem and digestive issues go with it, you can become diabetic. Then you have to deal with the lung problem, the digestive problem, and diabetes. So I said no. I changed my diet totally. I only eat keto bread. You don't go full keto, but I went half keto, a lot of meat, cheese, and stuff. I changed my diet myself, and I dropped my A1C from 7.2, which is acceptable for somebody with CF. High for most normies. For somebody with CF, that's acceptable. They don't start thinking about doing anything about it to get 7.4 or 5, I believe. They're starting to worry about me. So I took it into my own hands, and I dropped my A1C to 6.5, which now they're annoyed with me because it's the first CF person that is low. They'd prefer I brought it back up to 6.7 or 6.8. So now I feel I've gone too far, but I've held it around 6.5 for a year or more now. Over a year, I believe. Almost 2 years. I've done it myself, just diet changes. And that's, once again, the Bang has no carbs. Not that I don't eat carbs. I just watch when I eat tons of carbs. When I got back from the gym, I'd burned a lot down. I had a full stick protein shake, like a I can't remember what brand it was, but a full stick protein shake full of carbs and sugars in it. But I knew I was about to go out to walk the dogs too, so you know when to do it. But no, stevia doesn't hit your blood sugar. It's very low impact. So I've had to change a lot, but unlike a friend, an ex-friend, I got used to that. Like an ex-friend who didn't pay attention, he kept downing crap until it was almost killed him. You're younger than me. He's had two or three heart attacks now. Got a couple stints. He's lost a toe on one foot. But he was always taking the shot, and he always thought he could just let him eat it wherever he wants. So his blood sugar was doing this crap. He's done better. Last I knew, he was doing better with it and stuff. But yeah, I wasn't going to get there. And I would be over at his house when we were still friends. He'd like try to make a big thing of popcorn. I'm like, nope. Hey, I want some chips. Nope. Got some carrots, something like that. Nope. I'm not gonna crank myself. So unfortunately, stevia works. And stevia is natural. Stevia is from a natural plant. It's a plant extract. It's not like saccharin and all that stuff. So yeah. Black unsweet iced tea is actually very good for you. Antioxidants, good for blood sugar. There's a lot of stuff. No one's tea is better than Yorkshire teas. Wars have been started over tea. You lost. We won. You tried to overtax our tea. We said, and then we said, no more of your tea and went to coffee. You're right. Wars have been started, and guess what? We won. Little mixer board that goes with it. Oh, wow. A mixer board that goes with your light? Huh. Is that like sound mixer board? Because I've seen guys like Nerdrotic. He has a whole little mixer board. He hits sound effects and pop-up stuff. And it's like, whoa, holy crap. That's kind of cool. I don't know if I'm ever going to get that frisky. Medicine I take, I can't eat grapefruit. Yeah, me either. Dude. You know, Jim, we're going to go way off center here, but dude, grapefruit is crazy. There are certain of my meds, like the one called Trikafta I take. No grapefruit. You're not supposed to take grapefruit. If you ever get a transplant, I don't care if it's lung or any type, look at that crap. They say do not touch grapefruit, ever. Because if you touch a grapefruit, it'll mess up the anti-rejection meds enough that you may never be able to get back on them. It's like, ugh. So yeah, isn't it crazy how much grapefruit will mess with tons of meds? There's tons of them out there. You do not eat grapefruit. If someone say, don't even look sideways at grapefruit. No side-eyeing grapefruit, no even walking by it in the store. It's like, oh, you had a heart attack? I don't know. I'm not sure the word mild goes with heart attack. Yeesh. Wow, dude. Well, I'm glad you're up and hiking around and doing stuff. Oh, that is scary crap. Dude, my chat they didn't used to do this. The chat in my software that I'm seeing here, that I think you guys can see too, shows timestamps. Huh. Well, that's new. Wow. I don't think mild goes with heart attack. Ugh. I don't think it's such thing. It's either heart attack or horrid heart attack. Not mild. Anytime the old pump is... Anytime right here or up here is having a problem, the word mild just doesn't work. No more. No mild. No. It's either a heart attack or a brain aneurysm. You can say bad one, but don't say mild. Let's see. Even I am not like most people. I need to eat higher carbs, sugar, fiber. So you are hypoglycemic? Is that what it is? Or yeah, hypoglycemic? Because a lot of there's ones that opposite diabetes need the sugar. Hypo or hyper, whatever. Yeah, one of those. You're the other way. My brother has a kidney issue where he's actually supposed to eat crappier food, lower protein, and he's supposed to have higher carb, and low fat, but he's going to have higher carb and more crappy food. No joke, sugary, crappy food, because it doesn't stress his kidney when he has left. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. Then you're the other way, Eva. You are hypo. It's one of the two. Hypoglycemic. Yep. Oh, so I was right. Hypoglycemic. Yeah, you're opposite of diabetes. You know, some diabetics can do that. You can dive also. Of course, some people on the wave. They don't watch your stuff. I do check my blood sugar once in a while, and I've got it pretty standard though. I rarely have. I don't check it all the time because I know when I eat certain things now. My diet is kind of, I don't know. I guess Saul would call it bog standard anymore because I'm pretty regimented on making sure I keep my blood sugar where it's supposed to be. Isn't that like a brain heart attack? What the hell? Yeah, yeah. Just a stroke. I don't know, man. God, you guys are throwing out scary crap. Just a stroke. Just. See, that's like saying mild heart attack. Just a stroke. But yeah, I agree with Sog. That is a brain heart attack, isn't it? And I eat healthy fats too. Yeah, I eat a lot of cheese. I love cheese. Thankfully, cheese, not glycemic. I eat a lot of meat. Karen and I are both carnivores, man. Unfortunately, in this economy, meat is pricey, and we eat meat. We were both raised in the Midwest. You eat meat. I mean, Karen's family, most of her family has a farm still. I grew up working on farms. In the middle of nowhere. You eat meat. But yeah, I take a fish oil tablet, a pill every day. And of course, I take a crap load of pills. Every meal, crap load of pills. I probably take 30 to 40 pills a day on average. It's nuts. Brain heart attack. I gotta remember that. That is great. I agree, Sog. Sorry, man. But I agree, Sog. I'm trying to call you by that. It's GTR, man. I just stuck in there, plus the car, being a mechanic. I agree, man. I've had some... I mean, you guys know I'm almost too honest to a point. I've had some issues up here where I've had some issues with my age and some other stuff and worried about the end of your life. I've had issues with that. I don't much care for that. And people talk about religion. Well, I'm not what you call religious, but I'm not religious. I'm kind of agnostic, but I think I really, really hope the religious people are right. I'll tell you right now, because that off switch over nothing scares the bejesus out of me. That's why I tell you guys, for those of you guys, I don't care what you're doing on YouTube, Facebook, any platform. If you're on here, there's going to be something of you around for a long time. Kids help. But, God dang. Jim, Eva. Sorry, J&E, Eva. I got to watch the gym with the two gyms here. See, that's why we need to try and make most. But yeah, doctors wanted me to put me on cholesterol medication, change my diet and avoid. Exactly. Dude, and I love medical science. Without medical science, I don't know if I'd still... In fact, okay, I know I wouldn't be here. Not political, so trigger warning. When Donald Trump was in office and signed the right to try, he did. Thankfully, stupid didn't rescind that. But when he signed the right to try, it got me on a medication called Trikafta, which it saved my life. I do not hate our drug industry. I do not hate our medical industry. We do need some stuff fixed. Some things need to change. I totally agree. But when it comes down to it, as much as it costs, we still have the best medical industry in the world. People come here for most stuff. More people are able to get treated here than in any other country in the world. There are waiting lists. Things don't work as well. Things are overwhelmed. We are not near as bad off. But yeah, I am thankfully here because of drug industry, but also I work hard. Incessant treatments, workout. I keep notebooks of stuff. Even my doctors think I'm a little OCD about it. But yes, if you can do diet, exercise, change certain things in your life and avoid a medication and do exactly the same thing, do it. Do it, do it, do it. One less chemical. Every drug has an effect on your body. It's doing something that your body is, whether it's defective or whatever else, there's a fight going on. So if you can do it yourself, it's better. It just is. They told me I wouldn't be able to keep it down low. They're going, you're probably going to be on insulin. I haven't for well over a year now. Well over a year. Only time I have spikes is if I really do something bad. But yeah, that's good. That's good, Jim. Avoid it, man. So Janie, Eva's saying her husband Janie has had a couple strokes and had no adverse effects. Would you tell him if he did? Before the strokes, he wasn't quite as nice and didn't let you watch as many of the girly shows. Now he'll watch the cooking shows with you. But would you tell him? Oh no. Clot broke off someplace in the body, is stuck in the small vessels, and yeah. Yep. Ugh, scary. My dad's dad, so my grandpa that I never knew, died of a blood clot like that. He had a clot or something, it got up, boom, killed him. Yep. Like, ugh. Meat eaters, yeah. Oh, no, I couldn't be a vegan. No. The human body is not meant to survive on vegetables alone. We are omnivores for a reason. And you look at all the hoops they have to jump through to be vegan or vegetarians. It's crazy. Ugh, expensive. Wow, expensive. Proteins and vitamins my body needs, plants would never help. There are some, but it's a hard work. And I don't see that's worth it. Just go with what our body's meant to do. As I'm getting older, I'm getting more, shall we say, spiritual? Yes. Oh, brother on another continent. I can agree 100%. When you're younger, I will say even religious people, you get more spiritual, as he says, the older you get. Because I was raised in a household, my mom was religious but light. She was Lutheran, my dad was an atheist, still is. I, on the other hand, have always wondered, never 100% sure. But boy, I've become a little more tucked to the sky lately. You get a little older, you're going, please don't there just be an off switch. Please be something there. I mean, woof. If we can stop getting our drugs from overseas, that's a good start. Oh, God, is it? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's a discussion we can have on my other channel someday. Oh, yeah. Yeah, our government has betrayed us there. See, if you could do life over again, what would you change or do the same in regards to urban exploration? Would you have stopped sooner? Gone for bigger things? This is going to sound bad. I probably would have kept more stuff to myself. I probably would have started YouTube earlier. People advise me, oh, YouTube sucks. Don't even do it. I probably would have started YouTube earlier. I probably would have jumped at a few more places that disappeared before I got to them because they won't, suddenly, poof, hear about it and demolished. I would have seen some of them. Yep. In regards to urban exploration, there's a few places I would have jumped at right away, not waited a couple days or a week, and I would have kept some things to myself and started YouTube earlier. Good question, though. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Vegan. I didn't climb to the top of the food chain just to eat grass. Cows are vegan, and look what happens to them. Yeah. You can hunt them with a hammer. Oh, God. Oh, man. You're a vegan of 8 years? Dude, but isn't that rough? Everybody I knew that was a vegan, it was tough. We may laugh, dude, but if you're working for you, sheesh, that is like a skill. I mean, wow. Isn't that kind of tough? Because everybody I knew had to watch certain vitamins, minerals, there's other issues, deficiencies, and sometimes certain things have animal stuff mixed in. It's a whole thing. Wow. Docs were dumbfounded that I was fine. Yeah, Janie, you think you were fine, but she's not telling you about the changes that she likes. Even managed to be vegan in cowboy country while filming rodeos. Holy crap. Dude, I'll give you credit for sticking with it. I can't do it. I cannot do it. Now, are you vegetarian or vegan? There's a difference. A lot of vegans can't even eat cheese or milk and stuff. That's, Even if I had to give up meat somehow. Cheese? Milk? Nope. That's a whole thing. Jim Patterson, Jesus Christ is Lord. Hey, all I know is there's a lot of religions in the world. And It makes you think that there's something to it, possibly. I can't say for sure because nobody comes back and tells us. You know, somebody been gone for 5 years and suddenly pops back up and walks back to us, not zombified would be nice and freaky, then maybe we know for sure. But you can read, study, have as much faith as you want. I don't know, but there's a lot out there to make you think that, you know, Jim, it makes you think that I really hope so. I really do. I really do. Like barbecues, do vegans? I don't know. I don't know. Ask Underground looking up, Eva. He just outed himself. I've heard that joke before, though. We are sworn to a cultish oath never to mention that. That's good. That is the way to take it, man. Oh, go out and throw some salad dressing on the yard and you're good. Oh, I don't know, man. That's tough. Too many good places get shared and what? Okay, so back to Sog's answer. My answer to his, yeah. Doesn't sound bad. Too many places get shared, and what happens? They get destroyed. Yes, looted and many times set on fire. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how much the urban exploring community has changed over there, Sog. Over here, there's tons more of break-in people, thieving people, tagging stuff people. I'm going to say that fully these days, probably 60% of all urban explorers now in America are not true urban explorers. It's shrunk. Uh-oh. There's dogs coming downstairs. I don't know which one that was. Sounds like Riker. Was it a big fluffy one or a little tinier one? Nah, exactly, Eva. I mean, why get offended now? Oh, a person is vegan? They'll tell you. Oh, man. Ouch, Jim. My gosh. Veganism only saves 30,000 animals, and I have been responsible for the death of so many more than that. So it's a practice of futility. Wow. Well, I am going to make a confession. I am a meatitarian. It is a life choice. So on the behalf of all meatitarians out there, we thank you, vegans, for saving them for us. But if we're all going to laugh about them, but yeah, wow. Only saves 30. You mean veganism's total only saves 30,000 animals, like yearly? Wow. You would think, considering how many vegans are around, wow, it doesn't seem like much. Huh? A lifetime of veganism. Practice of futility. Underground, let me tell you right now, I think fully a quarter to half of what we do living through our lives is an exercise of futility at times. And depending on the answer to the powers that be above question, it almost makes that seem like an exercise of futility. But I really, I'm going to go spiritual, at least. I don't think I'm full of religion, but I think I'm definitely spiritual. And Sog, you're right. The older you get, the more that. I can't believe my dad has stayed as staunchly atheist as he is. Oh, yeah. How long have we been on here? I got on at 6:30. It's 8:08. Wow. My voice will probably not work later. I still talk too loud. I think I should probably turn the mic up and talk quieter. That's what some people I've seen do. They do better. I mean, I'm not even sure how this sounds if I talk quieter like this. Oh, let's see. You have great spirit underground. Yes, he does. That is great. Sog, I eat meat, though not much, but I also can't abide animal cruelty. I don't mind hunting. I'm not a big fan of hunting just for trophies. Hunting to eat it. Where I grew up, people that duck hunted, you eat the ducks. You deer hunt, you eat the deer. If they hunt raccoons or whatever, they eat it. We have a couple of societies in our area called Ducks Unlimited, and there's a few others. And no, if they hunt it, they eat it. In my area, there's not trophy hunters. We're Midwestern blue-collar folks, and we hunt it, we eat it. I'm never a big fan of rabbit. Ugh. So no, animal cruelty. I think if we are going to, they are going to give their lives for us to survive. Then yes, you do it humane. You treat the animal right before that happens. And yeah, I know none of that. I can't do vegetarian or veganism, and I worked on farms. I've seen the dirty side of it. I just know that I am part carnivore. So, but to each their own. Once again, if you're a grown adult, you choose. We all make jokes. Hell, I used to have a friend, his wife was vegan. He wasn't. Interesting household. But she had tons of shot jokes she could take at carnivores or average omnivores. Oof. But everybody was fine with that. J&E Adventure says, nope, real explorers almost don't exist. It is rarer. I don't think they don't exist. I still do dip in and see some explorers, and I'm going, hey, that's a decent thing. But I was seeing it before everything hit the fan, before I was starting to see it. I mean, even if you go back to my live streams, I started to talk about it more. Call out, some people got me in trouble. It was getting a lot worse. And from what I hear, it hasn't gotten any better. It's gotten even worse. And from what looks like Panda Flu made it much worse because people suddenly saw these YouTube videos and said, I can do this, but they didn't have the care to do it. Meat and taters, aren't that many vegans there, just loud. Oh, I will admit there's probably not, we probably eat meat 6 or 7 days a week. It's rare we don't. It's rare. All right, Underground Looking Up has a philosophical question. People are familiar with the Buddhist practice of detachment. Little. So holding on to things and being able to not be attached and let them go. Started looking at Urbex via the lens. So holding on to things and being able to not be attached and let them go. Huh. Wow. You went deeper than I can right there. Or I'm reading it wrong, or you went deeper than I'm going. Wow. People remember the Buddhist detachment. So are you trying to say detached from the locations you see? Is that what you're trying to say? You're saying detached from the places and things and stuff? I don't know if it's worth it if you're going to be fully detached. All right, SOG. In advantages, you see. I don't know if you got. I'm reading these back too much. The Urbex community is not a nice place in the UK in general. As everyone, his mom has seen, have gotten into it, and there's much respect anyway. Yeah, and you guys have a much smaller country to do it from. I mean, whoa. So I guess, yeah. The big difference is there, it's more of a civil thing more than a criminal thing. And depends over here, too. Some areas more of a gray area. I talked to as many owners as possible. I even had police that weren't angry when they told us to go explore in places or helped us, let us explore and finish something out. It depends what you're doing. If you're not being a criminal and it's really, really, really been abandoned, no ownership, no nothing for a long time, as long as you're not doing anything stupid, a lot of the cops won't care. Well, they catch you painting something or thieving something, though. Oh, animal cruelty. Yeah, no. Animal cruelty is, no. If we're going to eat them, be nice to them before then. They're giving us up something. I will probably get off here at 8:30 my time, so about another 17 minutes. Make it a solid 2 hours. I like round numbers like that. Yeah, no animal cruelty, but yeah. I don't understand people cruel. Like anybody's on my Facebook knows I'm into big animal rescue stuff. I cannot stand seeing people who's had gouges dogs' eyes out or burns animals with cigarettes or throws cats on a river in a bag or something. I mean, I do not understand. Especially these two species of animals have been bred thousands and thousands of years to be our companions, to be our friends, to want love, and that's most of it, and give love. And even cats, they are loyal. People don't realize that, man. Jaxie is a loyal boy. Yeah, I said your name. He's sitting right here. But no, I do not understand people being cruel to, not being, sorry if this is going to sound off, but being cruel to a cow or a herd animal is one thing. Being cruel to our companion animals that were bred for that want nothing but love, really. Give nothing but love. I don't get that. I think if you're going to be cruel to cats and dogs and stuff like that, we need to have a serious talk about putting you in some place with padded walls or bars. Because that is scary crap. If you're going to shoot it, you got to eat it. 100%. That is same here, man. You end it, you eat it. People hit deer with their cars here, and they call the conservation, the state conservation, whatever, and DNR, and go, hey, I want a tag for this. You still have to get a tag and something for it and pay. But they take the deer. A lot of people will take the deer. Like, nope, you damage my car and stuff, you're getting eaten. So with that, being attached to a location is attachment, and sharing locations and their eventual destruction is practicing detachment. Oh, okay. Well, the thing is, on a lot of urban explorers, a lot of places, they hide locations. Just because you don't want them damaged. So I think that's what the real urban explorers do, care enough to hide locations. The other ones brag about a location. And that's a bad thing. It opens it up to everybody to know, hey, this is open. Ooh, look at that cool thing in the video. Let's go take that. Ugh. The only thing they're attached to is what helps them. So yeah. Hey, try avoiding big companies like, yeah, I don't buy a lot of Tyson. I don't think it's attachment. I think it's preserving history. I don't know. I think it can be both. I think you can be attached to things from the past and history and places in good ways, and I do think, yes, it is preserving a type of history. Even this recent history, I used to say that a lot. You are historians of recent history a lot of times. Hunting is always respectable in my book, especially big game. Once again, as long as I don't like people going over to some place and just shooting something without it being on your table or in your freezer. Shouldn't be just a mounting head or something. That is weird to me. I'm not a big fan of. I understand sometimes you have to hunt things to keep certain populations down, maybe, but on average, if you're not gonna munch on it, don't end it. Also, don't go equipped. Don't break in. Don't steal. Yes, leave nothing but footprints. Exactly. Don't move stuff around for cool pictures. Trespassing UK is only civil now. Well, you gotta be careful here. Some areas you can get your body perforated if you're not careful. That's why there's a lot of times, if I could find out for sure, did research, see if there's any attachment, anybody been taking care of it, anybody paying taxes, anybody. If I find an owner, I'll talk to them if possible. I had a lot of good luck with that. Had a lot of good luck with that. And yes, cruelty. Ugh. Fuzz! Holy crap! Mr. Fuzz, how you doing? I see you and the family are doing gaming stuff now. Dude, was it like Fuzz Family Game or something, gaming or something like that? See, I do look in. I'm just not as into the Urbex, my Urbex account very often because I don't know, I feel bad at times, but I just don't get as into it as much now. How you doing, Fuzz? How's it going out there? Did you guys get any of that snow? You're farther south than some of the people in here. So did you get a lot of that snow, or did you get just rain out of it? Listen, my local government does nothing to save history. Urbex saves it. Yeah. Governments, they save certain history. But stuff that, it's only stuff that government cares about saving. Not stuff where you and I have memories, or a lot of people may have memories or look back fondly at a time, or fashions or clothing or how something happened in this building. They don't look back at that a lot fondly. It's only certain big events or something they care about. You haven't posted in years. Wow. So the Fuzz, I don't know why it popped up on one of my feeds that the Fuzz Family Gaming or something. I didn't know it was years. I didn't even look at the date. Wow. People move stuff to get that pick. Yes, I know. I called out some people because I knew the place they explored was a place I was at, and I was calling them out and got yelled at because they were big urban explorers. I'm like, that's not the way that was. I was just there a week ago. That is not what that was. You moved stuff. You set up a pretty picture. Oh, what's the matter? Oh, yeah. Then I had a whole bunch of Chicago urban explorers, the big ones, coming down on me. It's like, oh, that was fun. Fuzz got about a foot of snow. There you go, guys. If you've gone farther south, Fuzz got the snow. You're what, Virginia or West Virginia, right? I may be wrong. Anybody who will abuse an animal will abuse a human. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Let's see. They're not good. Yeah, not good people. Exactly. No, you cannot. Like I say, I haven't spanked my dog's butt once in a while. He'll test you. Riker will test you. He, as a Chesapeake, when he gets tired, he can get cranky, and every once in a while he'll snap at you. That's our limit. He will get a whack on the snout for that. I don't want him breaking Karen's skin or something. It's not often. He's gotten better as he's gotten older. But man, Chesapeakes, if they don't want to sleep, he's one of those that will fight sleep, so he can be a dink when he's tired. But yeah, but no, abusing, burning with cigarettes and dog fighting and breaking legs or shooting them. Some lady I saw posted that her dogs something disappeared. Then they found them a week later. She had a reward and everything. Somebody put a bullet between there. Yeah, killed them both. 2 Labradors. Like, oh my God. And I guess it's in Pennsylvania somewhere. Oh my God, if I ever found that person, I'm not going to finish that. But you can guess. It involves finish. Last we did was gaming. The kids keep us busy with sports. Well, that's good. That's good, man. That is good. And yes, and I see everybody talking. Yes, lock them. Anybody abuses animals like that, lock them away. We should have much, much tougher laws on that. And honestly, I know I'm preaching. I got 5 animals. I think our domesticated animals should be claimed on taxes. You should be able to claim them. I've had kids, I've had animals. You put a lot of money in both. And yeah, no, you should be able to claim them on your taxes. You should. And I think that it should come about that should be a thing. I'm not telling people, don't have kids, have animals. No, but they should be claimed. The money you put in, the money no. Central West Virginia, there you go. You're not too far from where Tim Pool does his stuff there for Timcast. Like what, not the Cast Castle, he's got a new compound now he's built or whatever. Yeah, I agree with you, Sog. I think people that abuse animals are worse than people that abuse people. People are annoying. But dogs and cats, you can't look at a beautiful, loving Labrador and do that to them. There is way something ODSF about you. And I'm sure some of you country folks know exactly what that anachronism meant. You is out there somewhere. F is the bad word at the end. Oh, guys. I mean, this has been great getting on here and just talking, and I'm still trying to get back in the stream of this. And okay, so you guys are okay with talking urban exploring, so think of urban exploring topics or things you would like to address or go through or talk over. I'm not done yet. Another 7 minutes or so, but I like those round numbers. But yeah, we'll discuss some more urban exploring, and feel free to toss out anything else. But other than that, we'll do randomness. This will be an urban exploring talk channel, but with some other mixed stuff. And I have no problem doing that, because I'm probably going to get the political channel and say politics over there. My wife and I have actually been talking about posting a lot of stuff we do with our animals, or just stupid stuff Jax will be doing on the cat condo, or the little animal channel. Like something to our zoo, or something like that. So yeah, we've been thinking about it. Yeah, Eva, they are sweet. And I mean, Gracie, our foster fail, was treated horribly. We tried fostering her, and they tried finding her home, and they were having a tough time finding what we were telling them. Here's what she's going to need. And it wasn't a good match, and we just kept her. I mean, she'd had a foster before us. They brought her to a place supposed to be her forever home. They didn't do it right at all. Just gave up within 24 hours. I go, oh, emergency foster. We'll foster her for 3 weeks if they can get her down here to us from Chicago. She went from Kansas to Missouri, then to Chicago, then to us. And my wife and I discussed it. She bounced enough. She fit in with our two dogs. She's a nice little spackle dog. She is our little dog. She is our little Gracie girl. But we decided to keep her. Now, we got her from a group called Legends of the Paws. And man, that group works so hard. They don't turn down any dog. They do so much hard work. Random is the way to go. What did I miss? I grew up on a farm and have put down everything from chicken to cow, and there's humane. Yes. I can agree, Jim, but I understand where underground's coming from too, you know. Hey, once again, if you're 18 years old and older, at least here in America, that's the age, then you do you, but don't expect that we all have to agree with each other. But hey, we all have the freedom to do what we want. We should be able to live our lives. Mrs. Fuzz, hey, how you doing? Doing pretty decent. You know, physically, not bad. And the mental has been up and down, but that's a lot going on. Last few years, and, you know, we had a discussion a little bit ago. You get a little up there in age, you start getting even more spiritual. Even if you weren't before, you start edging more that way. That could have a little bit to do with it, but, you know, just stuff going on. I will say my mother passing, not this October, October before, was a big kick in the butt. I mean, she'd been ill a while, but, you know, when you start losing parents, oof. And that noise there is my wife is getting off work. Ooh, see picture? Yeah. Yep. That's walking our dogs on Sylvan Island. They love that place. Oh, so how are we doing, Mrs. Fuzz? So yeah, Karen will probably be home in about 5 to 8 minutes somewhere, and the dogs are going to go loony. I don't know if any of the dogs are down here. Hang on. Oh, Riker is. And my camera won't reach, but Riker is right on the other side of that, all 95 pounds of him. We brought his weight down purposely. A little easier on his joints. He was just over 100. And for his frame, they said we could bring him down to 95, even 93. Okay. Because it's easier on his joints, as hard as they push, exercise, much muscle as they have. So we're keeping him about 95. And he's had a leg issue off and on. And for a young Chesapeake, that's weird. But man, he is a hard driving boy. The most high energy big breed there is. Underground, I'll hope to be putting up a backlog of Explorers from last year. Wow. Underground, I might. I don't want them to go to waste, and it'd be nice to have them on here for posterity. So I might try to edit them myself or take it up with Urbexy and see if he would like to do them. You know how it is when somebody else edits your Explorers, you never know if they're going to get what you would like. But he's done it for me once or twice before, and it's come out really good. You know? Yeah, we got a couple that I was sitting on for a reason. They want to get in trouble, too. One of our last ones Sean and I did together was a church that is now apartments. And yeah, there we were dodging a security guy. We couldn't go out the way we came in because he was out there waiting forever. It's like, oopsie. So yeah. Nobody has a pet cow in the house. Yeah. I think people have pet goats and they poop everywhere. They poo all over. My dad passed away in 93, a couple Julys ago. My mom... 93s are putting up a good fight. My mother was like 83. I don't know how much to talk about it. She should still be with us today. My mom did not do a lot of things in her best interest to keep her health up. She used to argue with me, going out and helping. My dad did not push enough to keep her doing the right things or have her in the right place when she finally had to go someplace besides home. It's a tough thing. I love my dad, but she should still be here. If not for her doing better, he should have done better. And I feel that maybe I should have gone to court against my dad. But he had power. But that's the whole thing. Yeah. But But yeah, I'm glad made 93. That's a big deal. That's great. We're glad to see you again. Yeah, I'm off and on. I'm trying to get back on this. Mr. and Mrs. Fuzz, I am probably not. I may post some explorers if you know Underground pushes me a little more. Maybe I might edit a lot of explorers I never did put on here. Because it seems like when I burned out, got sick, and everything else, I just kind of gave up on them. But I got tons of them in here, but I don't do it anymore, and I'm not sure I will ever again. But yes, it is great to see you guys. I said I did check in on you guys, but I didn't look at the dates. Last night I saw you guys doing gaming streams, so nice to know the kids are keeping you busy. Ooh, you're doing a home business. Cool. Wow. Hey, that's great. That's great. I'm glad the Fuzz family is doing great. I mean, enjoy your West Virginia snowstorm. Dude, we didn't get crap. Parted, we're back together around us. Just stupid. Imagine a cow trying to sit in your lap. Well, we have a Riker. He kind of sits on us sometimes. A friend of ours, they have a St. Bernard. She is like a year and a half, 2 years old, and she makes Riker like tiny. She's like 130 pounds, 140 pounds. That's a she. It's like, pooh. Her feet make his look tiny, I swear. Like she's wearing flippers. We want to do a where are they now kind of video. Wow. There's still a lot of explorers that, since I've been off, are still doing it. I've seen a lot of people go away from it. There's other people who did paranormal and I do other stuff. There's other people that went to paranormal. I have checked in. Just, yeah, people have moved around a lot, and some people don't do any of it at all. Yeah. So, yep. That's a good idea, though, Janie. You should write down a list of what people you ever wonder where they are, and even if it's not people you normally were in our vein of stuff in our urban exploring, see if you can, other people you wonder about, and contact them. You can find out by a lot of people. It's kind of a good idea. Even if you just want to do that for more of other stuff on YouTube. It's a good idea. My friend had a pet pig. And yeah. I'm not sure I want bacon as a pet. I like bacon. I mean, that's like having livestock in the house. You know, oh, look at that cute pet pig. No, he's in case of the zombie apocalypse. I got dinner. Oh, the pygmy pig. So, tiny bacon. You can have a couple sandwiches. Mrs. Fuzz, I'm not a fan of snow unless there's a crap load of it. Little spitty bits, half inch, inch and a half we've been getting this year. Sucks. You can't do much with it. And it doesn't stay long enough to do much with it. Even cold, it evaporates out, or sunny days, I'll pull it out. If I want snow, I want snow. Make it worth my time to be cold. So yeah, no, I want different. Wow, kids have been out of school a month? Is that because of weather? Or just, well, yeah, because weren't you guys close to the hurricanes too? You know, no, I didn't get there too much there. Or out of school because of, you know, rotation. Like year-round school here is not quite, they have a couple months in the summer, but not as long as summer, but they have these breaks now. Hey, that's okay, Mr. Fuzz. Thank you very much for stopping in. I'm about out of here anyway because Karen is coming home from work. I just want to get on here, and I wasn't planning on doing 2 hours, but it turned out to be fun, and I enjoyed it. I just got to be careful how I sit. See, my back kinks and pulls on my lungs, and I have problems. I'm going to do a standing thing probably, coming up and get a standing desk. But thanks for coming in, my friend. Nice to see you again. I'm glad the kids are keeping you busy enough to maybe not be on here. Oh, Janie, not people, but places. Oh, that's a good idea, especially in urban exploring. So I can tell you, I got half of mine are gone now. There's places I'm glad I explored. Like Saul was asking me, was you different? But there's still places I'm glad I did explore because they're gone. Like my first explorer for YouTube, the rest home, gone. There's a bunch of others, gone. So those are the ones I can mention now. The one hotel where I ran into the vandals stealing TVs, gone. That was in Davenport, 53rd, between, it was right, 53rd and Brady, near where my old shop was, honestly. Between 53rd and Brady and 53rd and Welcome Way. And Quad City Hotel, it used to be a couple other names before that, like a Holiday Inn for a while and something after that. But, yeah, that was it. We ran all the people there. That's one where Random people stealing stuff. It's like, woo, that was uncool. Hey, Underground, thank you very much. Thank you very much for stopping in, my friend. I'm glad. Yeah, hey, if you're going to post a backlog, that's great. I just got to see if I can get around to having the time and the want to edit. Oh. Slush is worse than snow. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, so school is canceled. Sorry, I'm catching up the chat. Oh, dogs are going nuts. That means the wife is home. Wife is home. Jax is on the back chair. Yeah, now he's just going upstairs because here comes the barking. Who's that? Is that Karen? All right, guys. I am going to get out of here. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. If you haven't, hit thumbs up. And anybody else that knew they used to come here, if you still talk to them, let them know I am doing streams of some type. And I may post a poll on things here. I did a poll on the Potato News Network on some changes there and coming back there. Oh, I hear Karen upstairs and the dogs are going nuts. Okay, guys, I'm going to get out. Thank you very much. And thank you all for participating so much. It was great. I enjoy reading the chat and talking to you guys. Mr. and Mrs. Fuzz, it was great seeing you guys. Janie, Jim, and then Eva. It's hard, Janie and Eva. I know you guys are the same. Sog, of course. Jay Watterson. And if I missed anybody, I'm sorry, but thank you guys for stopping in. And have a good one. Take care of yourselves and stay warm. And have a cup of coffee. See you guys later.